Hey guys, long time no see. So, I'm a mom. As of December 28th, 2015, I'm a mom. I decided to come back to my YouTube to share this past year with you guys. Um, Last I left off, it was like a Happy New Year type of thing last year. So, we're back. So I found out I was pregnant 3 years into my fitness journey. Very excited. I found out on Mother's Day. Um, it was actually a second pregnancy. I got pregnant the first time, very surprised, and lost the baby around 6 weeks. And then, surprise, a couple weeks later, I was pregnant again. So, my rainbow baby is here, and we are very blessed to have him. Um, he's growing big and healthy, but back to the day I found out I was pregnant. It was Mother's Day last year, which was May 11th. Um, as most of you all know, I am a fighter of an autoimmune disease called mixed connective tissue disease, which is a mixture of three different autoimmune diseases. It presents itself a lot as lupus, but yeah, so when you're pregnant and you have an autoimmune disease paired with a blood clotting disorder, you're on a lot of meds and you see a lot of doctors. I was on injection blood thinners from 12 weeks on through my pregnancy. Every single day I gave myself a shot in the stomach of a blood thinner. And then I also was taking my autoimmune medicine while I was on, because it's okay to take while you're pregnant. I monitored very closely. I had a lot of checks as far as the only positive of being pregnant and having pre-existing conditions is you get a lot of ultrasounds. So I saw my baby a lot. He grew big and strong the whole way. There were absolutely no complications my entire pregnancy. Thank you, God. I was at risk for miscarriage. I was at risk for delivering early, sudden death. So I was on pins and needles my entire pregnancy, but thank God for my health and my fitness and my nutrition. Everything went very textbook with my pregnancy. Initially, I'd only gained in the first maybe 3 months about 7 pounds. And then as he got bigger and as my appetite grew bigger, I ended up by the end of my pregnancy gaining about 35 pounds. The biggest question during my whole pregnancy was I scared of putting on the weight and not being able to get it off, or just putting on weight in general. And honestly, when you're carrying a baby, then you're in such a sensitive state that vanity goes out the window, and all I cared about was the health of myself and my child. So no, I didn't care about gaining weight, but I was very mindful not to wild out, because it was some people just saying I wasn't taking advantage of, oh, you're pregnant, eat what you want, do what you want, this is your time. And no, I lost almost 100 pounds on my journey, and it's no way I was gaining all of that back just for 9 months of wilding out. Nah, ain't gonna happen. So my doctor was very happy with my 35-pound gain. We was supposed to be between 25 and 35. I went on the higher end, whatever. And everything was great. As far as my fitness, I worked out not that much my first trimester because I was so scared from the miscarriage prior to my pregnancy that I was kind of scared, so I didn't work out that much my first trimester. Plus, I was tired as all get out. So I feel like as soon as second trimester hit and my doctor gave me the okay to work out with no restrictions, I worked out a lot during my entire pregnancy. I actually worked out up until the day before I delivered. And I think that's what made my delivery so easy, because I'm not going to say it was just flat out easy. It was definitely hard and it was definitely labor, but compared to some of the horror stories I heard, I had a really easy labor and delivery. So back to my pregnancy, I was monitored very closely through my pregnancy, but throughout my entire pregnancy, I was never having restrictions as far as my working out. I ate relatively healthy. I'm not a beef eater, but for some reason during my pregnancy, I craved cheesesteaks, and I did have about 4 during my whole pregnancy. French fries were my best friend. But again, everything in moderation. You all know that if you follow my journey, that I've never been a super strict eater, but it so I balanced it. I did my green smoothies. I worked out. I did my protein. But bagels, baby, were my thing third trimester. So I haven't had a bagel since I've had him. I think, no, I might have had like maybe one or two when I was in the hospital when he was in the NICU. We'll get to that when we cross that bridge. Made it through very, very closely, monitored my whole pregnancy. Everything went great. Cool. Day before I delivered, December 27th, went to the gym that morning, came home, a lot of pain in my lower abdomen. I had been miserable the past couple of days prior to that, like, I think he's coming. My original due date was January 11th. So December 27th hits. I go visit my good girlfriend Marcel to hang out over there because she had all this leftovers from Christmas, and she said, come get them, guys. I don't want to throw it away, and I'm tired of this food. So I was like, spend a day over at Marcel's house with my crew, squads over there. Hopefully this baby will come. Go over there, spend most of the day over there. Ate her amazing macaroni and cheese, and I swear that's what kicked my labor into high gear. On my way home from Marcel's house at 8:30, I'm driving on the expressway. Boom, contraction hits. So I'm breathing through it, and I looked at the time because I knew it was the first time I felt this pain. I'm like, I think this is a real contraction. Get home, 8:45, another one hits. So I start timing them, and they go every 10 to 15 minutes until about 2:30 in the morning. Then they just stop. I had my mom on call, like she was like fully dressed, like whenever I'm ready to go, let's go. So I go to sleep. Oh well. Wake up next morning. Should I go to the gym? I don't know. I had contraction. Maybe this will kick it in. But I was super tired, and I just didn't have any motivation to go to the gym. So I just laid down and stayed in the bed pretty much for the morning. 2:17 p.m. hits. Contraction. Out of nowhere. I'm laying in the bed. Hits me, like gets me up all to my feet. Contraction. So I start monitoring them. I was home alone, and fast forward, 4 o'clock hits, and I'm like, I think this is real. Like, I'm timing them, but they always tell you, do not come to the hospital until they're 5 minutes apart, 4 hours straight. At this point, they'd have been between 8 to 7 minutes apart, and 7 minutes apart, and for about 45 minutes, I was like, oh, boom. I was like, I'm gonna jump in the shower. My mom's like, let's go. My son's father lives in Arizona, so he wasn't there. No biggie, whatever. So I'm just like, not trying to make a big deal out of it because I think like I don't want to alert everyone until I know I'm in like real life active labor. Fast forward, my mom's like, let's go. I'm like, no, I'm gonna take a shower, get to the hospital about 4:30. When I get there, they check me. I'm 5 centimeters dilated. Fast forward, I deliver at 6:35. No epidural, no nothing. Push for 6 minutes. Baby's here. 6 pounds, 14 ounces, 19 and a half inches long, healthy baby boy whose body temperature wouldn't go up. So they were worried that his blood sugar was low, which it was. And apparently, I delivered at 38 weeks one day, and he was 6 pounds, 14 ounces. So they said that combination can often make the baby's blood sugar low. So he's coming, he's waking up. Let me hurry up. He was born, he's here, he's healthy. I'm continuing my fitness journey. When I made it to my 6th week, he was in the NICU for 4 days after I was discharged from the hospital to get his blood sugar up. He's absolutely fine now. He's healthy. He's growing at a rapid pace. At his 2-month checkup, he was 12 pounds, 7.7 ounces, and 23 inches long. He's going to be big and tall like me and his daddy. And we're just happy and blessed to have this new baby in my life and our lives. And what I look forward to is continuing on my fitness journey. At my 6-week checkup, I was 19 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight, and I'm slowly but surely getting back to my old self, trying to get this whole routine of being a mom and balancing it with fitness and figuring it out. But guess what? Mama ain't done, and mama gonna be all right, and I'm gonna lose this weight, and I'm not stressing about it because I really am enjoying my post-pregnancy body. All right, y'all. I'm gonna keep this up and keep it going. Leave questions below, leave comments, and just pray that we continue with this healthy baby boy and my fitness journey continues. And yeah, bye.